What's up guys, Peter here from Reviews on Anything, and in this video we're talking about hydration. Now for the past year and a half or so, this Camelback Groove has been my daily driver when it comes to drinking at home or when I'm on the go. And it's really great, served me really well, but it's all plastic, as you can hear, and it's starting to slightly fall apart after this time. So I decided to upgrade, and I got this. As you can hear, it's full with ice. This is the Hydroflask Widemouth, the 32-ounce version. Now, the big difference is obviously that it's made of stainless steel. It's double-walled and vacuum insulated, which means it actually keeps your drink warm or cold, whether you prefer. And it actually does a great job in providing you with a bigger container compared to the Camelback to carry your water around. But also the insulation, warm or cold, was a big factor for me. So we're going to take a closer look and see if it's actually worth your money. Alright, so here we are with the Hydroflask Widemouth drinking bottle. Now this is the 32-ounce version, but they have a variety of sizes for you. Also in a variety of colors. This is the copper brown version that I particularly liked in this case. But you can certainly find something that matches your own taste or lifestyle or whatever it might be. First thing to notice right away is that obviously this is not the original lid, that is this one. This is actually their Widemouth accessory, I suppose. Fits on all their Widemouth models with the drinking straw, and obviously there's a straw that goes in here as well. Now this is the wrapper that obviously comes off, and I think it's a nice and clean design that you know, can take a few hits here and there because it is stainless steel and still be good. Now the big trick obviously is to keep your drink warm or cold in this, which is done through their temperature shield system, which means double-walled with a vacuum inside. So your drink rather, will stay cool longer or warm longer depending on what you put in. And the best part is always that it doesn't sweat. So you can imagine when you put ice in here, like I have right now, as you can hear, and you only have a single wall, then when it's warm outside, your bottle will start sweating, which means your bag will get wet, and it's all, you know, not a place you want to be. But thanks to the double walls, that's not an issue here. And your drinks will certainly stay cold for longer that way. Same goes for warm drinks. Obviously, there's a little, you know, less time that it stays warm. But in general, you can pretty much go through at least half a day with this. A bit depending on how hot you put your beverage in and how much you put in, without, you know, losing too much temperature. And the same goes for cold. I can, you know, fill this with ice in the morning, and still by the time I get home in the evening, it still has ice in it, so it does a really good job. As long as you keep it closed, and you know, it's not a million degrees outside, obviously. I like it a lot. It's a big bottle, but that's quite nice because that requires you to, or doesn't require you to fill it up all the time, which is something I did a lot with my with the Camelback I showed earlier, which was only 0.75 liters. So this is a bit bigger, which is nice. They sell an even bigger 64-ounce version if, you know, that's more your kind of thing. But you can also go a bit smaller if that's all you really need to take with you. I like it a lot. It's a heavy bottle, obviously that comes with stainless steel. That's you know, it's heavier than plastic, but for me that's not really a problem. I care more about the performance, keeping my drink cold in this case. But if you put some tea in here, for example, it keeps it nice and warm as well. Nothing much to see. It's a pretty clean and simple design. I quite like it. This will, you know, wear a little bit over time for sure, but you know, that's a small price to pay, I think, for the excellent insulation and keeping your drink on the right temperature for you. This is Peter from Reviews on Anything with a look at the Hydroflask Widemouth 32-ounce version with the additional drinking straw cap on it. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll catch you in the next one. Cheers!